What's up, gentlemen? So today's video is inspired by a friend of mine who recently found out he had a brain tumor. It was removed. It unfortunately is cancerous. And he's currently undergoing a lot of chemotherapy and radiation treatment to try and get everything under control. When I heard about this, I called him. I'm like, Jeff, what happened? Like, what was going on? Like, how did you know that something was not right? And he started telling me some of the things, some of the warning signs that basically started like a year ago. And this got me thinking a little bit about you. Today's video isn't intended to scare you. It's to hopefully open your eyes and just make you realize that if any of these things are going on, you gotta go get it checked out. Because oftentimes, if you catch things early, you can fix it, treat it, or cure it. But if you wait, sometimes it could possibly not be a good scene. So today, guys, inspired in honor of my good buddy Jeff, I'm gonna do a video going over some red flags your body gives us to let you know, yo stupid, something's wrong. So first up, I'm actually gonna read you what my buddy Jeff's symptoms were for his brain tumor. He says, I was having what I was calling episodes. I feel a little bit off. The sounds I was hearing was kind of like an echo in a concert hall. That's the best way to describe it. I thought it was just stress because I was changing jobs. It didn't go away. That started in August. Then in December, I started getting vision migraines. These are caused from stress. However, the headaches lasted 3 to 4 days with 200 milligrams of Tylenol every couple of hours. Let me know if you need any more information. It was because of these headaches and these little situations that Jeff's wife was like, hey, you gotta go get this checked out. And he went and got it checked out. He got a CT scan, and that's when they found his tumor. Guys, the takeaway is that if you're noticing anything weird, right, whether or not it's extreme headaches that come on really quick or headaches or migraines that last a long time, go and get it checked out. It doesn't hurt, and it could possibly save your life. Number 2 is more cancer, but this one was actually from my wife. My wife has had skin cancer 3 times. Once on her shoulder, once between her boobs, and once over her eyebrow. All right, the one on her shoulder, the one on her chest were basal cell carcinoma. The one above her eyebrow was actually squamous cell, which is the bad one. What did you notice? What were the symptoms?
Well, the basal cell was like just a little patch of kind of flaky area. It was kind of a little, differently colored, little tiny bit red. It wasn't a big deal. I noticed that when I would shower and I would like dry off with a towel, just drying it would make it bleed.
What about your eyebrow?
It was just a pin dot size just above my brow, literally the smallest size spot that just was kind of like, it felt hard. Like it felt like I wanted to it just felt like a little hard, crusty place. I didn't have pain in either area. It just looked and felt weird.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
I am.
Bye. The cancer on her shoulder basically got scooped out with this little razor blade and then cauterized and burnt. The one on her chest, the one on her eye was a little bit more invasive. They had to actually do surgery. The one on her eye, she actually had to have surgery twice. And it was on her face. And so she was really scared about it. The good news is that the doctor did an incredible job, and you literally can't even tell that she had anything wrong. The takeaway is that if you notice anything on your body, whether or not it's a weird mole or a hard place that keeps coming back, go to the doctor, get it checked out. So number 3 is weird deuces, right? You drop a deuce and something's funky, gentlemen. This could mean that there's something going on. That's what my story is. I've done a video talking about this a few times before, all right? But it's important, and I just want to share again. One day, I look in the bathroom, and bam, that bad boy is black. I'm talking like the color of my shirt. 3 days later, it didn't go away. I started to get pale and lightheaded. I went to the doctor. He did a blood test and sent me directly to the emergency room for a blood transfusion, and I had to get an endoscopy, and they had to close. I had a bleeding ulcer. I was 2 days away from actually dying, which is pretty scary. The takeaway is that your turds can tell a lot about what's going on inside your body. And if you got anything weird going on, whether or not you're irregular, you don't go. You go all the time. You've got diarrhea a lot, it's super loose or it's bloody or whatever, you gotta go get it checked. Next up, we gotta talk about indigestion, heartburn. So if you're somebody that is experiencing a lot of heartburn or acid reflux, you gotta get it checked out. You gotta get it under control, because unfortunately, if you leave this untreated, a lot of times it can lead to some seriously bad shit like esophageal cancer. If you're bloated or you got a lot of gas or you're belching, not normal. This means that something is off and your gut health is not where it needs to be. You hear a lot about gut health, right? It's the rage. Well, it's not that it's the rage, it's that more research is coming out and really showing the importance of making sure that your gut health and your microbiome is in check. Your microbiome supports so many different aspects of your overall systemic health. Everything from digestion to supporting better skin, better sleep, better mental health. Not to mention your immunity. Guys, bottom line, if your gut health is out of whack, there is no way you are as healthy as you could possibly be. And it's time for you to get it under control. What I did for me is take this. It's a daily symbiotic from today's video sponsor, Seed. So this is the DS1 Daily Symbiotic, a pre and probiotic, a proprietary formulation which contains 24 clinically and scientifically studied broad spectrum strains to support systemic health. Guys, Seed's DS1 Daily Symbiotic is a whole body experience because it supports the ease of bloating and healthy regularity, but it also supports heart health and smooth, clear skin. So if Seed DS1 Daily Symbiotic sounds familiar, it's probably because you watch Derek over on More Plates, More Dates, all right? He also loves this product. I've been taking the DS1 Daily Symbiotic now for about 5 months, and I absolutely love this product, and I noticed a difference, all right? And the reason is probably because of the double wall capsule design. The problem with most probiotics is that it's got a single capsule, right? You take it, and then your stomach acid, boom, it annihilates it, right? Well, with the DS1 Daily Symbiotic, it's a double wall capsule design. The outer capsule actually protects it from the harmful stomach acid, allowing the inner capsule to actually get to where it needs to go, which is your intestinal tract, so that it can do what it needs to do, which is kick ass, be awesome, and help you support your overall systemic health. So the way that works, guys, there's a special link down below this video, seed.com/alpha-m. Go through that link, use the code alpha-m to get 15% off your first month of the Daily Symbiotic from Seed. Month number 1, you're gonna get this. It's basically going to have your first month of Seed in this super sexy green glass jar. You're also going to get this. It's a little glass travel vial. So when you're on the road, you actually can pop your Seed so you don't actually miss it. Because with this, it's about regularity to keep you regular. And then month number 2, you're going to get this. It's a little packet with your Seed in there. And then all you do is you dump it in your container and you're good to go. Hit that link down below. Go to seed.com/alpha-m. Use the code alpha-m to get your first month of the Seed DS1 Daily Symbiotic by Seed for 15% off. This is an incredible pre and probiotic that's going to help take your microbiome game to the moon. Since we talked about the Dupes, let's talk about number 1, all right, which is your pee, which is another indicator whether or not you are healthy in terms of hydration. This chart right here is kind of like a reference guide as to what color your pee is and how dehydrated or hydrated you actually are. The darker your urine, the more dehydrated you are. There's all sorts of bad, nasty stuff that happens when our bodies are dehydrated, all right? Number 1, your mouth gets like super dry, which means you're gonna have nasty, funky breath because a dry mouth is a stinky mouth. You're also not gonna look as good because your skin is gonna get dehydrated. You're gonna be tired, you're gonna be sluggish. Your muscles aren't gonna get as hard and pumped because you don't have the volume of water in your body. The other thing, and here's one, if you're not listening to anything, listen to this one, Big Al isn't gonna be as big because when you're dehydrated, your blood volume is actually down. The less blood you have, the less blood that's flowing to your main vein, which brings me to another sign, warning sign, that something is not good with your body, and that is not being able to get out. Think of your wiener and its ability to become strong and solid as kind of like your body's check engine light. If you're having a difficult time getting or maintaining a good one, right? Something could be going on. Everything from like heart issues to like mental issues to other issues. And even though you can take a pill, right, and get out to do what you want it to do, it doesn't mean that the problem isn't there. And so if you're having a problem getting one, keeping one, being strong and long and hard and all that good stuff, you got to make sure you go to the doctor and see it's a birthmark, hopefully, or it could be something else. Your eyes, gentlemen, your eyes are the next thing that are going to tell you a lot about what's going on in your body. If the whites of your eyes are yellow, this could mean you've got an issue with your liver, all right? If your eyes are super red or bloodshot, this could mean you've got allergies, but it could mean that you also have high blood pressure. And the last thing I want to talk about is your weight in terms of unexpected weight loss or weight gain. All right, so I don't want to freak you out too much, but here's the deal. If you lose weight and you're not trying to lose weight, there might be something going on. I've come to realize, because I've had some friends that have had issues, is that when you have cancer, your body actually releases like a hormone that causes you to lose weight. Don't wait to go get it checked out. Go see your doctor and be like, yo doc, I've lost 5 pounds. I don't know why, 10 pounds, I'm not sure. Go get it checked. All right, the other thing, if you gain weight really quick and you don't know why, like I know when I gain a few pounds why I gain weight, right? I ate too much pizza, I drank a little too much wine, of course it went up. But if all of a sudden you're like, yo, what the hell? I don't even know what's going on. There might be something going on that's a little bit more serious and not just the fact that you can't control your diet. Gentlemen, the deal is, I don't want to scare you, but there's some serious things out there that if you catch them early, you can treat them and you can fix them a lot of times. But if you let things go, a lot of times that's when bad things happen. And I know that a lot of guys are like weird about going to the doctor or going to get checkups because they're scared or they're men. I'm here to tell you, gentlemen, one of the things that I truly feel saved my life was me being paranoid. I heard about the Black Panther actor that died from colon cancer. I'm like, yo, let me go and get a colonoscopy. Even though I wasn't technically the age to go get it. I went and guess what? 5 precancerous polyps. I literally feel like I saved my own life by just being paranoid because you never know. Guys, if you can check it out, go get it checked out. Do not wait because you are amazing and you deserve to live a happy, healthy life. But don't be stupid. Don't ignore these red flags. Guys, don't forget, hit that link down below. Go to seed.com/alpha-M. Use the code alpha-M to get 15% off your first month of the Seed DS1 Daily Symbiotic.